Hi guys, meteorologist Doug Heddy want to give you an update on what is going to happen with this next storm system. Strong storm system is rolling in. Obviously, you can tell outside the winds gusting 40 to 50 miles per hour. Of course, we're right around the corner from severe weather season, so make sure you like this page. We're doing YouTube videos. That's what we're mainly going to stick with. Like this page, subscribe to it, and then hit that little bell in the top right corner, and that will give you notifications when I do YouTube videos and also YouTube lives. All right, super windy. I need to find the trash can. I don't know where it went. It's out there somewhere, so I'm going to go walk the neighborhood. I'm going to cover the grill and bring in some outdoor furniture as well because it's windy, and this is a pretty big storm system which is moving in. For most of us, so the Joplin Metro, most of us are going to be dealing with showers, thunderstorms. We are going to get some ice. We are going to get a little bit of snow. There are portions of the region that are going to get a lot more snow, and there are portions of the region that aren't going to get any snow at all. So let's go ahead and dig into this. So what we are looking at, I'm going to use the HRR model, their HRRR. I call it the HRR model. Remember, we have so many models to look at, so these give us guidance. A lot of people like to post these models. These are not forecasts because you have to look through all the models and none of them are right. And then you have to figure out exactly what is going to happen. All right, let's go through time. For the rest of today, we'll start to get some scattered showers popping up during the afternoon. Here's 2 Zulu time. This is 8 p.m. All right, look across southeastern Kansas. You start to see a few scattered thunderstorms which are popping up. And this is along the cold front. So let's go through the evening hours. Scattered thunderstorms continue to get going. So this is mainly from Stockton Lake back toward Independence, Kansas. Some of these storms could be strong, most likely not severe, but could be strong. I think our better chance for any severe thunderstorms really occur after about 10 p.m. tonight. All right, let's continue through time. Let's go to midnight. You can see these scattered thunderstorms southwestern Missouri, northwest Arkansas, and then through central Kansas. But what we are really honing in on is the area of low pressure out across northern parts of Texas. So this whole area is going to fill in. Now, the cold front by midnight is really from Jeff City, just north of Joplin, just north of Tulsa to Oklahoma City. So anything along and south of this front, that's where your threat is for strong to severe thunderstorms. Let's go to about 3 a.m. That front kind of stalls right along the I-44 corridor. So if you live north of I-44, the chances for anything too strong or severe really just kind of non-existent with this storm. So by 3 a.m., we're talking about strong thunderstorms along the I-44 corridor, and then in central and eastern Oklahoma, we'll start to see some severe thunderstorms. Now, when I say strong to severe, I'm not expecting any tornadoes in our general region, but it's windy outside, so it doesn't take much to get the winds up a little bit higher, and we could get some small hail. So that's the threat with this system. All right, let's go through time. So we're at 3 a.m. Let's go to 4 a.m. Let's go to 5 a.m. Now I want you to notice the thunderstorms still along the I-44 corridor, very heavy amounts of rain. We're talking upwards of a half an inch to an inch per hour of rain, so that's why there's flash flood watches out. Now look at our northern counties. So let's go from Pleasanton to Iola, Neodesha, Yates Center, Emporia, back toward Wichita is all switching over to freezing rain and sleet. And because we have the convection meaning thunder, this is going to be thunder sleet, thunder freezing rain across the region. So when that occurs, what we are going to see is very heavy amounts of freezing rain and sleet. Who's texting me? Ooh, I got 6 prescriptions to pick up. So we're going to get thunder, freezing rain, thunder, sleet. Let's go through time. Here's 6 a.m. Let's go 7 a.m., 8 a.m. All right, so there's still a severe threat in extreme southwestern parts of Missouri, south of Interstate 44, extreme northeastern Oklahoma, and most of Arkansas. But majority of us don't have a severe threat after about 6 a.m. But look at the bright pink. This is extremely heavy freezing rain and sleet now. And then you get the very intense blue in our far northwestern counties. That's very heavy snow. So at this time, so we're at 8 a.m. in the morning, Kansas City's all snow. From Nevada to Lamar is freezing rain and sleet, all the way down to Joplin. I think Joplin at 8 a.m. is still going to be rain, but we're teetering with that line. See the area of low pressure? Once it passes by, that cold air surges in behind it. Heavy snow, southeastern Kansas back toward Wichita. See this little, I guess we can call it a notch right here? This is what we call a dry slot. So the dry air kicks in behind the area of low pressure and pulls up into the storm system. And when we get these powerful systems like this backside we call the comma head. It looks like a comma. See the comma? So on the backside, that's the comma head. That's where the intense heavy snow occurs as we go through the daytime hours. All right, let's go through time. Let's go to 9 a.m., 10 a.m. See how the dry slot punches in? So we're going to see a lull. So by the time the Joplin Metro finally gets to the point that you get freezing rain and sleet, the heavy moisture is out of here. So I do expect in the morning that most of us, I-44 north, do get some freezing rain and sleet, but I don't expect the roads to be too bad in the morning unless if you live farther north and west. So Nevada, Fort Scott, Parsons, Iola, Yates Center, Chanute, Fredonia, Independence, Bartlesville. You guys are going to have some issues on the roadways in the morning hours. Let's go through time. Let's continue through the morning. The backside, the comma head rotates back in. So here's the noon hour. So you see some pink. This means that when the comma head rolls back in, it will most likely start as sleet and then switch over to snow. So then we have light to moderate snow tomorrow afternoon. So here's 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m. It starts to taper off. 4 p.m., 5 p.m. it's pretty much gone. So we have that 4, 5, 6 hours of light snow. Let me get back to where I was. Light snow across the region. All right, so this is just one model. Let's go to another short range model. Let's go to the NAM 3 kilometer. And you can see the models have really lined up now. This is very similar. Here's 7 a.m. You got the freezing rain. You got the sleet. You got the thunderstorms. Here comes the dry slot at about 9 a.m. And then we get on the backside. We get moderate snow. And then here's 3 p.m. in the afternoon, 4 p.m., 5 p.m. It's pretty much gone. So the NAM model wants to hold the snow around just a little bit longer. So these are kind of the high resolution models. We can switch to a global model. We can go to the GFS. So the resolution's not as good, but it has pretty much the same consensus. Thunderstorms tonight, heavy rain in the morning, dry slot, a band of snow on the backside. All right, so how much are we looking at? I'm going to switch up sides here. Just give me 1 second. All right, we'll start with rain. I'm going to go to pivotal here. Okay, rainfall, I think most of us are going to pick up 1 to 3 inches if you live along and south of Interstate 44. These are ice amounts. Now, all the models are all over the place with ice. So if I switch to, I'm looking at the HER, let's go to the NAM. And this is kind of combining freezing rain and sleet, which is definitely going to be a problem. All right, so let me go ahead. It's got to load. What's up, little Bowie? You having some issues? Yeah, I know. All right, so here's ice amounts, and you can see they want to go, the NAM model's much higher. It's 1/4 to 1/2 inch of ice. I don't think we're going to get that much ice, but I think most of us that get the ice tonight along and north of I-44, we're talking upwards of 1/4 inch of ice, which is a lot of ice. So that could cause some issues on some power lines. I'm hoping we switch over to sleet pretty quickly and we won't have to deal with that. Let's look at snow, that back edge of snow that is going to rotate in. I'm going to let it load here. And I think the heaviest stripe of snow is really going to be, let me go ahead to about, let's go ahead and, yeah, there we go. The heaviest stripe of snow is going to be from Kirksville, Missouri, Kansas City. Kansas City, last storm system, they got kind of missed. They were supposed to get the big snow 2 weeks ago, and then they just couldn't get it. But Kansas City is going to get in that 6 to 12 inch range of snow. Back toward Lawrence, Topeka, Independence, you will also be in that 6 to 12 inch range for our northern counties. So let's break this down. Let's go Yates Center, Iola, Chanute, Fredonia, Neodesha. I think you guys are 3 to 6 inches. Fort Scott, Nevada, Pittsburgh, Parsons, Independence, 1 to 3 inches of snow. Everybody else, we're talking a dusting to 1 inch of snow. So this is a pretty big system. We are going to have some issues on the roadways. This is snow on top of some ice. If you live south of Interstate 44, again, you are mainly very heavy amounts of rain with strong showers and thunderstorms. If you live north of Interstate 44, you also get thunderstorms, but you have to deal with the period of ice of upwards of 1/4 of an inch of ice, and then snow amounts anywhere from a dusting south upwards to 5 or 6 inches in our northwestern counties. All right, guys, when I get to work, I'll put some pretty little maps out for you guys, and we'll go from there. We'll see how it looks. I hope you guys have a great afternoon. The wind is kind of crazy, so hold on, and I'm going to go find the trash can. All right, guys.